Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Baruch HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for teaching us scriptures, among other things, and salutations to all your Akim across the earth for doing this work in sincerity and truth. Shalom. So let me just start with this. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So, through the news, we are seeing the events that are going on in the world and realizing that the coming of Yahweh Shai is basically around the corner, Verse 2, Then shall thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, we have been seeing those, and uproars of the people in the world, you see all the things that are going on, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. And you can see these things going on and realizing that that's the times that we are in. This article concerning Haiti, and Haiti they've been in sorrows over there, and now there are many erupts going on there with the people. A lot of unrest on the people, and they I believe yesterday they declared state of emergency over there. So this is from NOS, and this article is also from yesterday. And we're just going to read it. Increased gang violence in Haiti has a major impact on mortality. In the largest slum of the Haitian capital Port-au-Prince, 4 out of 10 people died in recent years due to violence. This stated in a report by Doctors Without Borders without figures from 2022 and 2023. The research shows how increased gang violence in Haiti has an impact on the mortality rate and causes of death in Haiti. In the city, in the Side Soleil slum, 170 people died in 1 year. This amount to 0.63 deaths per 10,000 inhabitants a day. War zones in Syria and Myanmar have similar death rates. Of the 8,000 residents of Site Soleil surveyed, 30% reported witnessing extreme violence on the streets, such as a murder or lynching. Also, 40% of pregnant women surveyed saying that said they had refrained from prenatal care because they did not dare to go out because of the violence on the street. In the report, an employee of Doctors Without Borders describes daily practice in the country, and the thing is also that on the background, America is causing that that chaos over there. Don't forget, Haiti, those slaves, they defeated the French army, They defeated the French army and freed themselves from slavery and freed their neighbor country, The, how you call that? What's the name of the country again? Dominican Republic, they freed them, Meanwhile, they be hating them. Yeah. In a report, an employee of Doctors Without Borders describes daily practice in the country. I'm used to people being murdered. I'm used to seeing bodies on the ground, used to charred corpses and explosions. The MSF study covers the period between August 2022 and July 2023. The International Aid Organization shares the findings as gang violence in Haiti has increased rapidly in the past week. Residents live with the constant threat of becoming embroiled in outbreaks of violence between gangs, police, and civilian self-defense brigadiers. According to the Office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, at least 806 people were killed, injured, or abducted in Haiti in January 2024. It is considered the most violent month in the country in more than 2 years. Then you have a video. According to the latest figures from children's rights organizations UNICEF, about 60% of Haitians live below the poverty line. And there's also a thing, when they had that earthquake, I believe it was in 2010 or something like that, until this day, people still living in huts, they send a lot of money over there, so-called talking about they're going to help the people over there. But the money never reaches the people, man. That's what Israel does, man. That's why this devil got to be exterminated after a hardcore 1,000 years of hardcore slavery. He got to be exterminated for all the shit that he's doing, man. That he have done and that he is still doing. So let me see. The situation is particularly critical in the slums of the capital. 80% of the gangs are active there. According to the United Nations, nearly 5,000 people were killed by gang violence last year. That violence reached a climax when President Jovenel Moïse was assassinated in 2021. Since then, the country no longer has a functioning government and gangs have increasingly seized power. The already dire situation worsened last weekend when gang members stormed the country's largest prisons. They released thousands of prisoners. Oh yeah, that was this weekend, was it? Yeah, last weekend. The United States today called on Prime Minister Henry, who showed up on neighboring island Puerto Rico this week, to hasten the calling of new elections. Yeah. Like that's gonna do anything. But this all part of prophecy. There's gonna be chaos. People gonna fight against the government. Jacob descendants gonna be roused up. So hey, it's a lot of shit that's about to happen, man. So let me see. So this is the book of Second Esther, in chapter 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and they that dwell therein. Revelations 12 and 12. Also links up with it. Let me jump real quick to that. Because hey, Esau got a lot of stuff in plan. And the elder apostle Tahar named this year 2024 the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. So hey, Esau is about to do something. He can feel it in the spirit. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. So back to the book of Second Esther, chapter 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction on draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in the hand. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings, nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their own power. Look what they did in Gabon. Soldiers took over. They removed the president. Gabon was a part of a country that France used to own it. Gabon, Niger, and Mali. They all three of them broke free from France. Soldiers took over and get rid of the president that was ruling there, and Niger was Niger was the biggest blow to France, because Niger, they had a lot of uranium over there, and that's what they use for the nuclear weapons, and they were getting all this uranium, but now it's done. And France was real angry. They really were looking at other countries in Europe like, okay, are you going to help us? But no, nobody from Europe made any move or intentions to help them. And France said, if the soldiers didn't basically back down, they basically said like they were not going to take it, and they will send soldiers to restore the power back in Niger. And then Gabon and Mali said if France were gonna send soldiers, they will see it as an act of war. So they were ready to attack France. And then France had no choice. Until this day, I think they're still busy with taking soldiers out of Niger, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to do a short video, on this, and I saw this going on. I'm like, yeah, man, that's the times that we are in, man. That's the times that we're in. These are the signs. These are the things that showing us that the coming of Yahweh Shai is very close, around the corner, basically. Matter of fact, just thinking about one scripture in the book of Romans. That's a beautiful scripture to end it up with, because meanwhile the majority of people are in La La Land. This is the time, like in the days of Noah, to wake up and get back to Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai, because when you're too late, you're too late. So this is the book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believed. So yeah, with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rekak Kodash, a double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for teaching us scriptures, among other things, and salutations to Yakim across the earth doing his work in sincerity and truth. So with that, I'm going to say Shalom.